Hello, and welcome to Building Your Class Section Syllabus in Simple Syllabus via Canvas. My name is Leslie Buck, and I'm a professor of psychology here at Jefferson College. I'm also the General Education Program Coordinator. Before we get into the agenda for this video, I want to talk just a little bit about what Simple Syllabus, an institutional course guide, and an instructor's syllabus are. So the institutional course guide, or ICG, contains the required minimum elements that are shared by all sections of a course. So every section of a course, for example, has the same catalog description. An instructor's syllabus for a specific section of a class is going to include all of the elements from the ICG, but will also include some unique elements to that particular course, such as the instructor's contact information, the calendar for the class in terms of class meetings and assignment due dates, things like that. The syllabi for your individual classes are posted in Canvas. We are now using a tool called Simple Syllabus to post those. So in this video, we're going to cover how to access that via Canvas, and then how to make all of your required and optional edits so that you can submit and publish that syllabus for your students enrolled in your class. All instructors are required to use the Canvas Simple Syllabus link for their section syllabi beginning in spring of 2025. So this video is divided up into two components. You can access whatever component you need. After I record the video, I'm going to come back into this slide and I'm going to add some minute markers so you can quickly jump to whatever part of the video you might need. So the first part of the video is going to be focused on the 3-step guide to Simple Syllabus, with a couple of bonus features related to editing your instructor information and how to request additional assistance. The second part of the video is going to get into some of the nuts and bolts about how to actually edit or add information into the rich content editor text boxes in Simple Syllabus. In that part of the video, we're going to cover some details about copying text or list of text from some other source document, copying or just creating tables in the text box, how to post images, and how to post links. I'll be showing you some examples of how I do this in my own classes. Before we get into part 1, I want to review 3 of the resources I'll be highlighting during this video. The first is the Simple Syllabus Guide Brief, and this is where you find that 3-step guide that I'm going to be going over in the first part of the video, as well as the information in the second part of the video. So a little tip about this guide is I recommend you expand or show the document outline. This can help you quickly jump to whichever section you need to jump to. So if you want to just jump down to look at how to copy tables, you can get there. The best way to view this document is in what is called pageless view. So you can click on Format, and you can switch back and forth between Pages format, which shows you the page breaks there if you were to print this document, or Pageless format. The thing I like about the Pageless format is it allows you to collapse the headings down, which can help you sort of see the big picture, and then you can just expand as needed. There will be a link to this particular document in the description of this video in YouTube. This document and the link that takes you here will be updated as things change with Canvas and Simple Syllabus over time. So you should always see the most recent update date on this document. There's also a much shorter 5-minute Simple Syllabus video created by our Jefferson College Help Desk that if you just want to try that one out before you get into this more detailed video, there's a link to that here and in the Simple Syllabus brief guide. The other resource we're going to use during this video is the Adjunct Syllabus Checklist. This checklist was substantially updated in the Adjunct Faculty Handbook for the 2024-2025 academic year. So you'll need to go to the most updated version of that handbook to make sure you're using this checklist. So part of what we're going to do in this video is we're going to walk through this checklist as we look at using Simple Syllabus. So if you need to pause the video, open up some of those resources so you have those handy, do so now. Otherwise, we're going to continue on to part 1. In part 1, we're going to be covering how to access Simple Syllabus, how to use it for the first time, and how to use the copy feature this semester and in the future, and how to submit and publish the syllabus for students enrolled in the class. 2 bonus components are going to be how to edit your instructor information in your Simple Syllabus profile, and how to request additional assistance. So I'm going to go back into the class that we've been spending most of our time in, which was that online class. So we can talk about submitting. So once you have all of the required and optional components of the syllabus completed, you have to submit it before it will be published and released to the students enrolled in that course. Now, because students are accessing the syllabus via Canvas, they will not be able to click on this link and access a published syllabus until your Canvas course page is published. Keep that in mind, that if you want them to be able to access that fully completed syllabus, you need to both publish your Canvas course page at the start of term and submit or publish the syllabus here. So let's look a little bit at how that works. So far in this class, we have not put in all of the required components. I cannot submit this until I've done that. So my submit box is gray. So frustrating. So I'm going to complete this whole syllabus in a matter of moments. And oh, through the wonders of technology, I now have a fully completed syllabus. Now I can click that submit button. I recommend that you preview it before you click submit. So if you click preview, it's going to show you what it will look like from the student perspective once it's submitted. And so this is how the syllabus looks from a student perspective. It's going to open that up in a separate tab. So when I'm done with the preview, I can just X out of that tab. But what you'll see is the student view. And one of the things I really like about this student view is it gives you a little syllabus outline that if I, as the student, I just want to know what's the book, I can click right here and it will jump me right down to that book. So once I have previewed it, everything looks exactly the way I want. Then I'm going to come down here to click submit. Now when you click submit, it's going to pop up this box. You probably will not need this box. It has the syllabus URL, which takes it to that preview web version that I just showed you. It also gives you a URL to that as a PDF. And there's even the ability to copy embed code. Because we already have the simple syllabus link added to everybody's Canvas course pages, you probably aren't going to need to use those. Now, oftentimes, it's going to take simple syllabus a moment to fully render or create this web version of the class syllabus. So if you get this little warning here that it's currently rendering, give it a minute. You can try refreshing. And now you can see I have my fully rendered syllabus. You'll see there's a few notes up here at the top to include the date that I last updated this. So if you ever think, oh, did I put in an edit to that syllabus? I can't remember if I did. You'll be able to come in here and see the last date you edited the syllabus. There's also the ability to print it. When you or the student clicks the print button, it's going to open a PDF that is generated from simple syllabus. It doesn't include, I think, the most intelligently placed page breaks, but it does give the ability to print the syllabus should the students want to do so. Let's say I've got my syllabus done. This is great. I feel really good about this. And then there's an announcement or an update. I usually wait to finalize my syllabi until either the adjunct professional development seminar or for full-time faculty, our instructional division meeting during opening week, because we sometimes get some information about some changes on campus that I want to incorporate into my syllabus. If I want to come back in and do some edits, and I'm going to click on the Edit Syllabus button. So let's say we had a change at the testing center, and I need to come in and I need to put in some updated information about how the students are utilizing the testing center. I would scroll down to that section. I type in that information, testing center, procedures. I've got my edits in. The students will not be able to see that new edit that I put into the syllabus until I press submit. So until I press submit, they're not going to see my update. But once I do, then the students are going to be able to see that update. If I had done this on a different day than the same day, I would have a new updated date here. Make sure that you submit your syllabus by the start of your class. Make sure if you have to make any edits to the syllabus that you fully submit those edits, and you make an announcement in class that there's been an edit or a change to your syllabus. So that's it. We've covered how to access simple syllabus, how to add or copy or reset the sections of the syllabus, and how to submit it. If you need additional assistance, please use the Simple Syllabus Request for Assistance form. When you fill this form out, you'll be required to give us some information about the school, this particular department, the class that you're having an issue with the syllabus, and briefly describe what your problem is. This will allow us to route your question to the proper person. So if it's a technical related question, we can route you to the help desk and someone can contact you. If it's a content related question, we could route you to the appropriate program or school who will reach out to help you. If you did not learn enough about simple syllabus in the institutional course guide in this video and you want to know everything there is to know, there is a more detailed comprehensive guide that you can access. This concludes the first part of our instruction video. If you want to have tips for working with that rich content editor, you want to see some practical applications and some ways that I use it in my class, stick around for part 2 of this video. If not, have a great semester, everybody.